My first question is, why do you call it Mr. Yogi? A little bit of your story, and so that people know, my audience knows, parents, teachers go, okay, who is this guy talking?
The German government calls me Karl Marx, but that would be slightly depressing if I wouldn't go beyond that. So I put the yogi in front of that, Yogi Karl or Yogi Karl Marx, because it reminds me of the function I am trying to fill. I'm trying to be a practitioner of what I think I have understood.
So where have you been in your life?
The first 40 years I was senior service engineer, electrical, mechanical, retired from Germany. I lived also 7 years, 9 years, 7 and 2 years in Canary Islands.
So your parents are both German?
Yes, yes. Until age 32, I didn't leave Germany. But then I got psoriasis arthritis, and that kicked me out of my German complacency. I said, cold country, finish, let's go for something warm, because it was so painful. And in Canary Islands I learned Spanish, so at the moment I am able to converse in 3 languages, which is German, Spanish and English.
Where else did you travel to? China, India?
And then I kicked myself out of the Canary Island complacency.
Canary, you have to explain.
Yeah, Canary,
you are carrying, I like this idea. A globe was always my fancy, but a small one.
I see that one. That's supposed to be Europe and Africa, and it's 1,500 kilometers down outside of Morocco.
Oh yeah, it's written actually, Canary.
Yeah,
something. So what is Canary Island? I mean,
Herodot
why
called
particularly you chose it, or it was stumbled upon?
Herodot called it the 7 lucky islands of everlasting spring.
Herodotus, by the way, for our audience, Herodotus is called father of history.
Father of history, of all historians.
Yeah. So Canary Island, which are on the left side of Africa, what is it exactly?
In the classical time, it was the end of the world. It was considered beyond, everybody who tried to sail beyond the Canary Islands fell down into hell.
Yes. Scientific thought was that Earth is flat.
Yeah.
Right?
And
if anybody goes beyond it,
after
sort of it was land's end.
Yeah.
So, okay, after Canary Island, then where else have you been to?
Then I decided, after 9 years in Canary Islands, I decided that I want to have one more turn on the spiritual side, because the Canarians are very sweet people, but they have no spiritual desires.
Okay. Okay, just work on.
Yeah.
Just live it up.
Karmi Papa Insha Yakta.
As soon as the food is coming.
We have to explain that another day.
So, okay.
Then I went straight to the Tibetans. In the Indian exile community, there are 17 settlements, refugee settlements in India. So I went to the south. I was advised to go to the south. Then I asked those old monks, should I learn Tibetan, should I learn Hindi, should I learn Sanskrit, should I learn Kannada Bhaje, the local language? And they asked me, how many languages you have? I said 3. They said, stop learning, wasting your language, your time with languages, go for the higher values, psychology, practicing.
This is
philosophy.
If I interrupt you, this is a very good, interesting lesson. Okay, learn languages, multiple languages, but when you are 40 something,
40 plus, stop wasting your time with languages and go for the content.
Exactly. So, any Muslim countries you have been to? Or
yeah, later on then I made a serious inquiry into Cairo, Al-Azhar University, the faculty Al-Dawa. I tried to have a healthy contact with that dean of the faculty Al-Dawa, but the predecessor, who would have been a marvel, he held a very brilliant lecture here in KL. Professor Rauf Shalabi, who was invited by the Pakistani High Commission to deliver a speech here.
Here means Kuala Lumpur.
Yes, in Kuala Lumpur, and I missed him for 1 year. He had died the previous year.
And you have some experience with the China also, you told me.
Yes, I lived 2 years in China, Shenzhen, This is the double city of, in the olden times
By the way, what is good about the China culture that
the best is the food. Chinese is definitely my favorite food.
Food, okay.
Because they had 5,000 years hunger, so they learned to prepare just everything on earth,
so
make it eatable.
Before we go short of time, Mr. Yogi, आप देखें ये एक चीज़ है, जुस्तजू में you have to go from places to places to places. So what is one short take away for, say, students of this age? Why are you carrying your tools?
I would feel naked. See, I was until 40, I was a service engineer. And I would feel really naked if I couldn't use my iron hand. Because I know how to do magic with this thing. And if I don't have it, I feel like, why this thing is pestering me.
One big lesson. Do what you love. And there's no time limit for learning. You have to be on that journey and meet various cultures so that you become used to that humans have various dimensions of thinking and they have multiple perspectives, and I also have one of those perspectives. Become universal, global. Thank you.